This is Drioli from Inner Self newspaper here at Mind, Body, Spirit. Wonderful event, okay? Thousands of people streaming through these doors. They're all looking for something. What are they looking for? Well, anything from what to eat, how to get fit, how to relax, how to wake up. Okay, so the paper itself, Inner Self, is all about waking up, staying awake, being awake, and there's a thousand ways to get there, and that's what we'd like to promote. It's like, you can take the meditative journey, you can take the Christian approach just next door to us here, the community of hope. The Muslims are just down the aisle here. They're doing the Islamic approach. Everywhere you look, there's another doorway in. So the whole journey back to self, the inner self, is all about walking your path until you come to that place where you realise, hey, there's only one place and we're swimming in it. This is the place where we transcend belief and we move into the bigger picture. Who am I? What am I? What am I doing here? And what's it all about? When we come to this place, then what happens is that Spirit, God, Source asks us silently, quietly, whispers in our ear and says, well, what are you going to do with your life now that you've woken up? Where do you take this? What do you do with this gift of beingness that you have in this body, this lifetime? And that's a big question. Then you've got to look in your heart and figure out what it is you came down for, And a lot of us are struggling with that. But when we wake up and we realise that really the eternal vastness is our own divine nature, and that's who and what we really are, the little guy sort of steps back a little bit or steps forward, and that vastness begins to inform us, inform this body what it's really all about. And I remember I went through a little bit of a crisis, and at that moment I kind of didn't hear Spirit whispering anymore. And I asked, what am I here for? This happened about 10 years ago. And what do you want? I remember I asked the question, I only want what is true, real, and lasting. And silence, nothing, emptiness, void. I was in that placeless place and I didn't hear anymore. I used to hear the inner whisper. It stopped. So I waited. And I waited. And I waited. And then one day I heard it. I want what you want. I want you to be the instrument for this joy, this love, this beingness that you are, get out in the world and share it. I wrote this little book, Every Moment's a Miracle, and it's really a collection of insights, but what this book offers is a way back in through the practice of presence. And I know a lot of teachers teach this. For me it's very simple. It's not a meditative process, it's simply the ability to come back in to your own eternal vastness, your own presence right now. No need for any major work. You don't have to sit for 2 hours of meditation to get there. All it takes is the self-remembrance or the memory or the realization that right now there's a doorway in, and all I have to do is just be here. And it's very, very simple. If that's too simple, here's the practice, okay? When you're caught in one of those moments where things are a little bit intense, stop. Look around, listen, breathe in, take it all in, and at that point at the top of the breath, just relax and then breathe out. So the joy of it is, love your inner self.